This is my first time out with the sail rig. At this point, we'd been out for maybe 20 minutes or a half hour. I'd already done some sailing, but we wanted to get upwind a ways, upwind, up current. So I dropped the mast to the deck to paddle upwind for a ways, and then the plan was to put the mast back up and do some downwind sailing.
I'm going to get into the lee of this point to put the sail up here. I'm going to get it right up close to get some shelter, I think. Okay, I'm going to peel out into the wind here. I don't have the boom vang attached. Okay. Drive hole. Ho ho ho! Okay. Would you look at this? Whoa.
Do you have steering control of the sail?
Not really. Not right now, anyway.
I'm not ready for that yet.
I'm upright. How's that? Holy.
The boat accelerated really nicely through the gusts. If I could compare it to something, I'd compare it to beach cat sailing, in terms of acceleration in the gusts. She was fairly well-mannered. I did do some quick braces, although it probably wasn't necessary. It was probably just because I was so new to this that I was being more cautious than necessary.
Is it on?
The camera?
The boat did accelerate nicely in the gusts. However, she did decelerate when the wind dropped between the gusts.
I'm just steering using edging right now.
At this point, I was just using edging for steering. I wasn't using my paddle for steering, and at this point, I have no rudder on the boat.
Is that about a couple knots maybe?
Oh yeah.
See you in Key Largo.
That's how you make distance.
Yeah, eating your sandwich, playing with your phone, looking at the waterfalls. Those are nice waterfalls. Are they naturally occurring or do they use a pump?
Not natural.
Be a nice piece of property, eh? It's a little bit like the Prindle, eh? I can feel it accelerate with the gusts.
Yeah.
Look at me go now. This is it. This is kayak sailing. This is my first time doing it. We've been out for, how long have we been out for? 40 minutes?
Yep.
40 minutes or something like that. I'm steering just using my hips to edge the boat for the most part. We didn't bring a GPS today, but I think we're going a couple of knots. And the wind's 5 or 6 knots, or yeah, maybe 5 or 6 knots. Is this you?
Yeah.
Do you want to trade boats? Give it a try. It's not that hard. Yeah. Eh?
Never been in your boat.
Well, I better try.
What is the
I'll start with the mast down.
Yeah.
Here's a secret. My boat's not a very hard boat to paddle. You do not need a degree in kayakology.
So at this point, my kayaking partner and I did change boats. He took my boat and took it for a sail, and he was off to the races, no problem. It's worth noting he's both a very experienced kayaker as well as an experienced sailor. So, he was able to combine those two things pretty readily. Okay, that's it. That's the second half of my first ever kayak sail. It was great. The boat handled great. The rig handled great. Nothing more on this one. Thank you for watching the Travel by Water channel.